Alright.
Alright.
Turn up the left.
Alright.
Hang on, let's get one.
There it goes. Good.
I like that right there. That's good right there.
I'm Tyler Souders.
Todd Tanzush.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I have to say my last name?
No, Gavin, was that?
Yeah, do I have to give more information?
No, that's fine. Add your social security number.
Well, let's see. 743-5610. I think it's A9. There we go. Social security. And oh yeah, my credit card information. 596
I don't even know my own credit card number.
2971 4320 1068. There we go.
And I'm Tyler Wright.
He's the other type.
I'm the other Tyler, because there's two of us. You make it all Tyler bands.
There's also the lead singer named Shane, but he couldn't make it today.
Because
No.
he's
He's not dead.
Not yet.
Not yet.
No, that's
We are a heavy / thrash metal band.
with a bunch of other metals kind of put in there.
Yeah, but modernized.
yeah.
We're what they call corrosive metal.
Like a corrosive metal.
We're corrosive metal.
We're a corrosive metal.
Courtesy of me.
We're modernized like a fine
what?
wine.
One of a kind.
Yeah.
One of a kind.
We
No, we're
don't have a
Verdana
genre.
Sans Microsoft font. Metal. There we go.
We're modus.
One of Tomorrow's End wasn't first. It was it was Warp Tuesday. We actually
started off as a punk band.
Yeah, we
I
did.
remember that.
We started off as a punk band before anybody else was here. It was just me and Gavin. And then we had Chemical Contact, and we looked it up, and some douchebags took it.
Damn,
So-
that's a cool name.
I know. It is, isn't
That
it?
sounds pretty legit.
Yeah, Chemical Contact.
Very trendy.
We have to
No,
kill
I'm
them to
just
take
trying
it.
to make sure my name.
But anyway, so then after many Google searches,
we finally came to one, and we came up with.
Oh,
we
well,
just gave up. We
yeah.
gave up after a while.
and then a guy whose a name I'm not gonna say came along, and he had a name that my God was horrible, but we had nothing else, so we just went along with it, and it was Warp Tuesday.
we went through a lot of names before that. Not before that, but after that. We went through a lot of names because then we figured out that we're not punk anymore. No. We're metal.
Yeah.
We wanted to be metal, and that's what we were going to go with.
Because the only reason we were doing punk in the first place is because we could never find anybody that could play and was into metal.
Until we find this guy.
Yeah,
This-
that's a whole different story.
That's cool.
They're the only guy in this group that actually looks like he belongs to a band.
What genre do I look like?
Huh?
What genre of music do you think I
Frat douche.
Yes, probably, actually. So they see the death jacket on me and they're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
No, you're just one of those typical sportsy guys. So yeah, probably the
Frat douche.
frat jock douche.
Yeah, frat
jock
douche.
douche.
Top 40, you know?
Yeah, that's what you listen to? The top 40 pop music?
No.
Are you into that?
He's in a pop band.
Yeah.
No. That was the question. We didn't actually get onto the name that we had before Cult of Tomorrow's End, which was actually Demon Wolf.
Oh yeah, that was the Damon Wolf, and we had it all. He's a good drawer, and we had him draw out a mascot, which was a furry or anthropomorphic demon.
furry?
Oh, yeah, was that German for demon wolf?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
German
it
for
is.
demon wolf. So
Like a
and then.
wolf, man. Kind of
And then we were like, and it was like, the band page was all that, and then me and Gavin were just talking one day, and we were like, and we were just being random, like, all our phone calls go, and then I was like, hey, you want to join my cult? And he was like, yeah, sure, what is it? And Cold Tomorrow's End, and then we
was like, oh my fucking god, that's awesome.
That's actually how that started. That's
Yeah.
I wasn't there to witness it. I'm the newest person in the band.
Yeah, you don't have to make him sound like, the mascot's a damn furry.
He is a furry,
He
though.
is.
He's an anthro.
He has his own anime show.
No, he
He
doesn't.
dresses up
No, he really doesn't.
We don't make it work.
We're what you call a very dysfunctional band.
For right now.
I am way over at a university. This person is way over on the other side of, I don't know what bill. And this person's situated here, and I don't know where this guy came from.
I don't even know where I'm from. So I just
I'm adopted. At least I think I am. My mom looks just like me.
It looks like a test tube baby, actually.
Oh.
Ouch!
Dang, dude.
This kid's in a music theory class.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's
And
going.
He's failing hardcore, no?
That might be one of the next questions, so we'll get on to that.
Whether or not you're failing hardcore?
No, where we
No, I'm great at hardcore.
You're great at failing too.
You have to be unique. Like, this guy has been playing for such a short time, and he's like a freaking prodigy. He plays so fast. 750 beats per minute, like, is what he's at right now. And, that's not even, like, where he's at. He doesn't even know his max. Like, when he's in the zone, he could go to 800 plus. And this guy plays bass, like, just amazingly, even though he, like, broke both his wrists in half. We did
Well, okay, actually,
these two guys.
I know how I met this guy. This was, I didn't have a place to sit and lunch, so it was more like, where the hell am I going to go? So I decided, well, this table looks, a bunch of eclectic people, so I decided to get there, and the first question that comes out is, what was it? Are you a terrorist or are you a Jew? It was one of the two. It was one of those, and it was really funny. And then I think you asked that question.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
It's like,
are you a
Yeah,
terrorist?
picture that.
I think that's a terrorist. Yeah.
That's something.
And I think I answered, yes, of course. I'm from the Middle East, and my name is Ahmed.
yeah, I called him Ahmed the rest of the year.
Yeah.
And then, like, we just connected in a non-gay way from then
No,
on.
no.
Very good, actually. That's very
No homo.
I know. And this guy, there's this girl, very nice at times, very fun to hang out with,
Oh yeah.
named Dessa. And I was bored one night, and then I was just calling everybody, and I was like, hey, I forgot I got Dessa's number today, and I called her up and I said, hey, you want to come or you want to hang out today? And then she was like, oh, well, I'm already hanging out with a friend. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then she said, well, maybe you can come too. And then I met this guy, and it's freezing outside. I'm in the back of his car when we're coming back. And he has the metal music blasting to where I can't even hear myself think, and the windows are all down. And I decided to wear a freaking tank top, and I'm sitting there freezing my ass off. Like I'm sitting there trying to yell at Todd, like, turn the windows up, like, and
I was just blaring my music. Like,
exactly. And he was sitting there headbanging while driving, and then I was like, okay. Yeah, and then I saw a Facebook thing, or Facebook status, and I was like, I saw a Facebook status, and he was...
there was nothing, it was just the cops. They're looking for me.
I saw a Facebook status, and it was like, anybody out there that's looking for to start a metal band? And I was like, before anyone took that, I like jumped on it, and like right when I saw it, I contacted Todd, and I was like, yeah, dude, we're looking for a bassist, because I heard he was good at the bass, and then he came over with a bass that was really nice, and I was like, are you playing that? And he was like, no, I'm playing this, and he pulls out this freaking like 7 or 8 string guitar and starts going crazy on it. I'm like, yeah, we need a guitarist too.
I used to play other instruments too.
Yeah.
I used to do the piano, the drums, the little vocals. Just went for me. I did guitar back then, but
And see what was funny
Ours
is
was.
that I was looking for somebody, because we were at kind of basically our wits' end trying to find somebody who could actually be the second guitarist. And then I said, this person better be like, either just like can play better than me. And then we get this person, I'm like, we get this guy. And I'm like, yeah, you did good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then, alright, so the third day, because I was in a percussion band, but then they kicked me out of it. That's another story. Well, because I didn't go to band camp or whatever, some crap like that.
at band camp?
So, I always sat by myself, and I picked a spot by this kid named Nathan, really cool guy, and I was like, and then we started talking, and we were just hanging out, and then this guy over there heard us, like, listening to, like...
No, okay, I'll tell you what it was. What it was, in music theory class with this douchebag teacher, actually, he's okay. He's okay to me.
Yeah, because
Tyler
we're on
doesn't like
video.
him.
He's okay because we're on video.
Yeah, he's gonna watch this and be like, oh, it's those kids from music theory. Can't wait to watch this. No, actually, I don't mind him that much. I know you don't like him because you don't do any work in his class. But I don't
that's why
mind
you
music
failed German.
that were like completely different, but mixed with that they worked really well with the photo. And I got a picture of the woods, and I used for one of my songs. I did Laguna Sunrise by Black Sabbath, and I remember like walking out of the class, this kid and Nathan are just like, dude, nice song, bro. You listen to metal? And I'm like, I guess so. And then every day I would just talk to them after class, after music theory, and we're still in music theory together right now. We sit across the room because Mr. Goring moved us.
Yeah, apparently we were talking too much when everybody in the class is always like talking more than we are. And I gone over there to whisper to Nathan about like something. I was like, what are we even doing? And then he was like, okay, you go sit over there, you go ahead and sit over there, and you stay right where you are.
No, all of our songs sound the same.
No, there's
It's just a different variation of the ABCs.
yeah, we do multiple different types of metal, except for screaming. I mean, we don't like I don't like the death metal and stuff like that as much as the regular singing. I listen to it all the time, but it's just not the type that I listen like to play.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed a lot of like metalcore themes, thrash metal, heavy metal, even some like progressive metal in there. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also technical stuff too.
Yeah, technical metals. Yeah. Grinds, pop, hip hop.
Oh God.
Experimental.
Power metal.
Power
No,
metal.
just imagine.
No, he's the power metal. He is power metal.
Influences: Metallica, Black Sabbath, Dragon Force, Imagine Dragons, Justin Bieber.
And we're gonna throw a little bit of Kesha in there, and some Katy Perry and some Lady Gaga.
Oh my God, Britney Spears.
Madonna. Those are the good people.
Britney who? All of us.
Songwriters.
Pretty much all of us.
Well, you're
All
excluded
kind
from
of
this.
write
So
different
get
parts of the songs.
No,
He
can write songs.
He can write songs. I've seen them.
Yeah, well, like, on my own, I've written like 4 or 5 albums worth of songs.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I haven't shown any of you guys that stuff yet because I've been over here for 4 hours.
5 hours now.
5 hours, 4 and a
Yeah.
half, I think.
No, 4.5.
You have 4 or 5 albums.
Yeah, I'm dead serious too.
The next
That's
time we meet, your ass here bring all thing which you have written.
That's a good idea. Because when I write lyrics, I
I
try to
will
just get
pay
on the
you.
rhyme, but I can never finish writing it all for each song. Like I run out of ideas. It's like, oh.
Most of what I've done though is like progressive death metal, and then I have like one doom metal album or a stoner metal album.
Are you like MGMT? No.
There's
That's not metal though. That's just stoner music.
stoner music.
You just gotta listen to Big Congratulations.
Yeah. So we all pretty much write stuff. I mean, I haven't had the chance yet, but I will watch this.
I'm not a writer because when I write music,
Don't listen to that crap. He's a damn good writer. I've seen his stuff, and it's pretty good.
Wait, is there one person that does like primarily like lyrics?
I usually do.
He
but
used to.
me. Well, I haven't been on.
He doesn't write down on paper anymore. No.
That's what I
He
I
needs
write
the
on.
computer to be able to do
I do it
stuff
the
like
old
that.
school. I still write down a piece of paper.
Well, I mean, I'm not good at writing, and autocorrect is awesome at times.
Where from come I?
I come from Jacksonville, Florida. Amazing metal scene. That's all I'm gonna say.
We don't know your origins.
I came from the United Arab Emirates. I was in Dubai. No. I'm originally from Spring, but we moved here not very long ago. So technically, sort of.
Very
Spring
big journey.
in the woodlands.
Very big journey from spring to the
Spring to
woods.
here, yeah.
It was very
Epic
long.
journey upon Cowback as we rode through
Donkey back.
the back of an ass as we rode through various nations.
But I didn't take an ass. I took a camel across the very, very big desert that crosses over 45. It's quite amazing.
Where do you come from, Todd?
From Spring as well.
Damn it.
It's okay. I mean, just Spring.
It's pretty good.
Where do you
right
come
now.
I'm
from?
actually
It used to be pretty nice
You're-
back in the
you're-
90s.
See?
Now it's
Now,
like,
see?
you know,
There we go. Now someone's kind of interesting.
I'm actually from Oklahoma, which isn't much more interesting. It's kind of like Texas, but less well known. And
So basically, you're more like from that one town that had that one tree, and that's it.
that,
the middle
yeah.
of nowhere.
No. That just like breaks
I've
me.
punched a tree in Oklahoma once.
Okay, does anybody have like a nostalgia factor? Like, did any of y'all ever play like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 or something?
No one gives a crap about video games.
Pro Skater.
Yeah.
I remember
Except for
I
him.
rented each one when they first came out.
Okay. Remember that one whenever you're building a park, like that one
Oh, the
thing
park
that's called
builder.
Montana, and it's just like this one tree in the middle of all that land.
He did it in Montana.
Yeah, it's just Montana in one tree.
I don't. I just.
Todd. Todd.
Just-
They're all looking at me.
just him.
Just Todd.
Just him.
Just Todd.
I'm just here.
He's
Like,
got.
I either-
he has the
I either get
I'm like-
my instruments from
like
as
Ace
gifts, or I go in debt to him.
Man, I
So
freaking taught you how to do the double bass pedal on the drums. Because I used to do the drums a little in the past.
so many,
struggle.
so many.
Here, we'll just put it this way. Let's do the rundown. When we were the punk band, we had a singer who couldn't sing. We never really got the opportunity to meet up with him. And then the second time, we were trying to find other people. That didn't happen because it wasn't their style. And then we came across another. It wasn't their style. And then we came across Todd. Of course, we never had any problem with him. And then we had the problem with the fact that we couldn't find a singer. Another
But
singer,
then,
another
like,
singer,
but
and
then-
another singer.
But then the him had an altercation with him over stupid crap.
Ooh.
Nathan?
Oh, and we had problems with
No.
another one. I'm not going to
Nathan.
mention.
I don't know his
names.
last name. No.
Don't you judge myself on this.
Jazzy ringtone.
Will you tell him that we'll be. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, altercations so far. So far, we've done pretty good. The only altercation is Tyler's room.
Yeah, for now.
I already cleaned it. I'm not cleaning it again. No.
It'd be nice eventually once we get our own studio.
He's spelled individually.
Oh,
Let's just
thanks.
say, I
Thank
played
you.
guitar about a year and a half now. I used to play in the past, but now I'm more serious about it. I'm ready to learn more and more.
I played the guitar for 3 or 4 years. I played the bass for 2, and the drums for a year and a half. And then I picked up like a bunch of other instruments along the way, but they were just like very small time. I only know a few things on them.
Pan flute, accordion.
This dude play like old instruments.
I can play the mandolin, the guitar. If you count the acoustic as a different instrument, then sure, the bass guitar, the piano, and then I could do some singing, but that's not an instrument unless you consider your vocals an instrument.
Mm-hmm.
The guitar, 5 years. That's my role, so yeah, 5 years.
Guitar's number one.
My grandpa got me a guitar, I think, when I was in 3rd or 4th grade, and I wanted to be a rock star at the time, you know. I was like, yeah, I can't wait. Then he got me an acoustic, and that pissed me off. I was like, I can't be a rock star with an acoustic. So it just collected dust in my room, and then one day during 5th grade, I don't know what motivated me. I think it might have been a Metallica song. I was like, dude, I want to play this. And I never had any tutoring, you know. I looked up tabs, but usually I can just hear something and play it. So
We both, man.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how I am.
So
And then
5th grade, these guys, Tyler asked me if I can play the bass, and I'm like, not really. I mean,
And this guy's in the freaking upstairs playing like a freaking boss. Like amazing, and he's like not even like a couple days ago. He's like, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't play the bass worth of crap.
you guys called me on the phone when I was like after track. You know, I was like running on the track, and I get my stuff, and the phone's ringing, and you guys are on the phone talking about like just like, that was the first time I knew about any of you guys.
Yeah.
And then that day, I go to Guitar Center and buy a bass.
Yeah. He just
That was October 2nd, and right now it's November 14th.
I don't know.
It was just kind of like we were done with trying to find people for punk. We
Yeah.
decided to just roll with metal.
And I mean, I always listened to metal, even when I was younger. I was always a metalhead, even if I didn't know it. So.
A true story, when me and my dad would drive back and forth from Oklahoma to Houston, which is like an 8-hour drive, even though the two states are right next to each other, we would listen to a bunch of albums on the way there, and 3 of them that I absolutely loved, and I'm not really ashamed to say it, the 3 albums were Creed's current albums. The 3 albums that Creed had at the time. And I know a lot of people hate Creed for being like pseudo-Christian rock, but a lot of the non-singles, you know, like a lot of the tracks that weren't on the radio, they're actually like really heavy. Not really heavy. I mean, don't turn it on and expect to hear like thrash metal or anything. But a lot of them were really heavy, and those are the tracks I really loved. And because I mean, like with Arms Wide Open and Higher and stuff like that, I told my dad to skip those to get to the good tracks, you know, the heavy guitars and shit like that.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, it was.